Hi, my name is Karan Singh. I'm pursuing integrated MTech software engineering from Vellore Institute of Technology. Today we'll discuss about construction testing. Construction testing is an important part of construction. First of all, we'll discuss about levels of testing. Levels of testing are of two types: low level testing and high level testing. Low level testing includes unit testing, integration testing. High level testing includes usability testing, function testing, system testing, acceptance testing. We'll discuss one by one. Each one of them we'll discuss. First is unit testing. Unit testing is nothing but imagine each module, each unit, like smallest, it is the smallest chunk of a software. We'll test it, and as soon as defect is found, we'll correct it. We'll correct it as soon as it is found. This is just unit testing. The smallest chunk is tested. Okay. Next is integration testing. Integration testing is basically of two types: non-incremental and incremental. So non-incremental is also called Big Bang. Big Bang is like combining all the modules and then testing it together. This has problems because all modules are integrated together. Then it's tested. So each interaction between the module is not considered here. So we'll go with incremental integration testing. It includes, these are of two types: bottom up and top down. First, we'll discuss about top down. Top down is nothing but starting with the topmost model, then going to the scratch. Like this is the topmost model, then going to smaller chunk model, then going to scratch models. These are scratch models. This is top down. From top to bottom, we'll go. So in top-down model, there are something called stubs. Stubs we'll discuss. Stubs are nothing, just like imagine a model A is there, and we have completed making of model A, then completed. So now if we want to test A, we need smaller models also, B and C. Imagine B and C, but we are not ready. Not ready. So in place of B and C, we'll use stubs. Stubs are like a replacement dummy models used for like B and C models are not completed. We'll use stub in place of them. Okay. In stubs, what we do usually now, we just print something. It doesn't contain all the functionality of a B and C model. We'll just print something. We'll print something and we'll return null or some constant or some constant. This is stub. Stub doesn't include all the functionality of not necessary to include all the functionality. Just printing something and returning null or constant is enough. That is stub. Now we'll discuss about bottom-up integration testing. Bottom-up is like reverse of top-down. It's like from scratch models. These are scratch. From scratch model, we'll develop, we'll make the bigger models, the topmost model. From bottom to up, we'll go. It's like in top down we are using stub. In bottom up we are using driver model. These are driver model. Like imagine B, C, A. B and C are ready, scratch model, but A is not ready. A is not ready. So we'll in place of A we'll use driver. Driver is nothing. Driver also doesn't contain all the functionality. Driver will have inputs. It is used to give all the inputs to the scratch models, the lower level models. So that's about driver. Input can be taken from user or a file, uh, or can be given directly as a parameter. This is bottom up integration testing. It looks like this. Here driver is used. So B, C, D drivers is A. Like These are scratch models, and a B driver is used. It doesn't contain all the functionality, just gives input to the ENE, just gives input, nothing else. Now, cost of developing stuff in driver, generally driver are easy to develop. So bottom indication testing is less costly. Okay, nothing much about it. And then comes usability testing. This is the high level testing. Two types of testing are there: lower level and high level. Lower level includes unit testing and then integration testing. High level includes usability testing. First, we'll discuss about usability testing. Usability testing is it is related to the interface. Like a user interacts with the system using UI, right? User interface. So first thing a user sees is a system's interface. Okay. Usability testing is to test all the things in this interface. Test all the things that are there in this, all the things there are. We'll test it. This is usability testing. Usability testing has some characteristics like accessibility. User should be easy, UI should be, the system should be easy to use, accessible. It should be easy. And then responsive. Whenever user clicks something, it should be responsive. It should not go unresponsive. Then it should be efficient. Efficiency is important in this every system. It's important. Comprehensibility is like easy to understand. Easy to understand. Like the system should be easy to understand. Nothing else. Then comes second is function testing. Functional testing is testing testing of all functionalities. Testing of all the functionalities of the system. It's just normal testing of functionality. This can functional testing includes function coverage. The function coverage is like all the it can be done using test cases. Like all the functions are covered or not. This can be done using tests. Then comes system testing. System testing is like after integration testing. After we have integrated whole thing, after we have integrated whole thing into a complete model, complete system actually, into a complete system. This system is tested. Whole system as a one is tested. This is system testing. System testing needs a great deal of creativity. Now we'll discuss about different types of system testing. First is volume testing. Volume testing is like system is subjected to large amount of data, and then its performance is seen. So that's basically it. And then load testing. Load testing is like system is subjected to a high amount of load. Like system is subject tested for 1,000 users, it can hold it or not. Then for like 10,000 users, like that. So that's it. And then security testing. Security testing is like testing for the security of the system. Um, System should be secure. That's all. And then usability testing, as we discussed earlier, is testing of UI and UX, nothing else. And then performance testing, performance of the system, like responsiveness and everything. And then comes resource usage. That's important. Like system should be in uh, should use limited amount of system always has a limited amount of resource. So it should run properly in that amount of resource. And then comes configuration testing. Configuration testing is nothing just how system how system performs in a different environment. How system performs in a different different environment. Different environment. Then compatibility testing is like a system is compatible. Like if we are running a system on a software, it should run on a different system also. Like if we are developing, it should be able to run on a different system also, not just on the system where it's developed. And then comes installability testing. Installability is like it should be installable on different systems or different systems, not just on one system. And then recovery testing. Recovery testing is like whenever there is a error or security breach, then data breach, then system should be able to recover. Serviceability testing is similar to maintainability testing. It should be maintainable. And then reliability testing, system should be reliable and available for the user when user demands it. It should be available always. And then comes acceptance testing. Acceptance testing is done at the like when system testing is done, unit testing is done, then integration testing is done, then system testing is done. After all the testing, acceptance testing is done. It's like at the end stage of testing, where system is tested according to User requirement. Acceptance testing is of two types: alpha testing and beta testing. First, we'll discuss about alpha testing. Alpha testing is like it is performed by end user. It is tested in the developing company only, but outside the developing organization. It's like developing company is there, and this is developing organization. It's developed outside it. It's tested here. That's all. And then beta testing like we have seen, beta apps are rolled like for users. It is for selected users only. Selected users give feedback. It is the final stage of testing done by user. And there are some more testing. Progressive testing is like when new code is introduced, and then whether it contains error or not, that is tested. Then comes regression testing. Regression testing is like when testing is done, after testing, after the testing, what is this? Regression testing. Like after testing, after testing, it is checked for any error. The unchanged code, unchanged code is tested for errors. Like whenever we perform a testing, it should not have effect on another code, another program. So like there should not be, it should not cause any error in another code, another unchanged code, well, which is not changed. That's all.